last lesson for the week. How are you guys doing? Alright, so I'm doing this on Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll get together again. Hopefully you all are doing well. This lesson should be pretty easy. Area. We're doing area, which is the inside of our shapes. So today we're doing area of a square. Remember yesterday the area of a rectangle was its length times the width. Remember that? So if we had a rectangle and its width was 2 and its length was 4, we'll say inches. We would just do length, which is 4, times 2. That would give us 8. And what we have done, we have 2 going this way, 4 going this way. And you can see that we have 8 squares. So we would say that we have 8 square inches. Okay? Essentially, you're doing the same thing for a square. You're still doing the length times the width, but they don't call it length and they don't call it width because in a square, the sides are the same. So we just say area equals the sides squared. Okay? Or side times side. Remember when we did the perimeter, we added up the sides. Or we said 4 times the sides. That was different. Alright, so area is the sides squared. Let me clean this mess up a little bit. So you see this square up top, that's 5 units by 5 units. So if you go 5 units this way, 5 units this way, and if you filled in all the units, you would get 25 units. If you multiplied 5 times 5, you would get 25. All right? Let's go down to number 2 and do a few of these, and then we'll go back to the story problems. Find the area of the squares with these dimensions. All right, so the sides are 9.3. Let's write the formula. Area equals side squared, or you can write side times side if you want to, because that's what you will do. 9.3 times 9.3. I didn't give myself enough room to work that out, so I'm going to erase that and do it again. All right, so area equals side squared. 9.3, 9.3, 9. Are you already, do you have it done already? 83, right? Two after the decimal. 85.49. Let me look at my answer book. Oh, it's 86.49. What did I add right? Oh, I forgot to carry that 1 for the 14, didn't I? All right, so it's 86.49. So I write 86.49 feet squared, or square feet. All right. For this square, area equals side squared. Go ahead and write that formula. We're just going to do 18 times 18 on this one. 14, 8, 1. See if I can get this one right. 324. Did I get it right? I did. So proud of myself. Feet squared. All right, in C we have 1.5 yards. So area equals side squared. So 1.5 times 1.5. I'm going to go ahead and turn that into an improper fraction. Let me move. I'm going to move this out of my way here so I don't knock it. 3 over 2 times 3 over 2. I should probably put it up top because I never put my hand up here. That's where I should put it. All right, 3 over 2 times 3 over 2 is 9 over 4. 4 goes into 9 2 times with 1 left over, 2 1/4. And I am correct. Yards squared. Okay? All right, let's go back up to the story problems. Mr. Thomas is planting grass in the front yard. His yard is a square that is 30 feet on each side. How many square feet of grass must he plant? So, area equals side squared. So it's going to be 30 times 30. I can just do 3 times 3, which is 9. Add the 2 zeros I dropped off, and that would be 900 feet squared. Okay? All right, let's look at the next one. Mrs. Thomas wants wall-to-wall carpeting in the family room. The room measures 10 feet by 12 feet. So this is the rectangle, right? And we'll do some rectangles down here on number 3. How many square feet of carpeting does she need? How many square yards does she need? All right, so we're going to do feet and then we're going to do yards. All right, so if it's 10 feet by 12 feet, remember the area of a rectangle is length times the width, which is just 10 times 12. Anything times 10, you just add a 0 to it. So it's 120 feet squared. Then they want to know how many square yards that is. Now remember, are you tempted to divide by 3? I know I was, but we can't do that. Remember, 3 feet, 1, 2, 3 feet equal a yard, but we're talking a square yard, right? So we've got 3 feet going this way and 3 feet going that way. So what is 3 times 3? 9. So 9 square feet equal 1 square yard. So actually, we have to divide this by 9. So I am going to, let me erase a little bit here. So it's 120 divided by 9 square feet. 9 into 12, 1, 9. I'm going to make sure I'm doing this right. Yes, okay. 9 into 30 would be 3 times. 27 with 3 left over. So it's 13 and 3/9, which reduces to 1/3. So it's 13 and 1/3 yard squared. Good to know, be able to do, because when you go to buy the carpet, sometimes it might be in yards. Although I think usually I've always seen it in feet. All right, so let's go down to these rectangles. Area of a rectangle is length times the width. So we're going to do 214 times 209. You do it and I'll do it. See what we get up, what we end up with. Okay, so that 0 is just going to be 0. So I'm just going to put 1 0 there. I'm going to put a 0 for the next row, the 2's, because you want the 2 to start right here under the 2. Just a little shortcut. Is that a 1? Can't read my own writing. Ah, and 4. Did I get that right? 8, 2, yeah. 6, 2, 17. For that 44,726. Am I correct? I am. Is that what you got? And this is yards squared. All right. Nice, easy one. Length times the width. I only have to write this one out. 6 feet by 4 feet. 24 feet squared. Next one's going to be nice and easy too, which is nice because the first one was a little bit longer. 9 times 5. I was looking at the directions to make sure they didn't do something funky like change all of these to inches or something like that. All right, 45 yards squared. Whenever it's real easy, I get suspicious that maybe they had something up that I didn't realize. Okay, I'm going to turn to the back now. Okay. Oh, I can't see. I'm just going to go like that. All right, so now let's find perimeters. All right. Perimeter of a square is 4 times the side. Write that there. Or S times 4, either way. Get you the same thing. All right, so we're going to do 4. This is a fraction, so I'm going to go ahead and put the 4 over 1. And I got to flip this around. I know I have the microphone hooked up to me, but I'm bumping into that microphone. Okay, hopefully that hasn't made any change. All right, 3.5 is 7 over 2. You can cross cancel, which is wonderful. And I'm just left with 14. I'm going to write feet. A triangle with sides. All right, we just add up the sides. Like we could put perimeter equals A plus B plus C, something like that. So 9 plus 8 plus 15. Well, 9 and 8 is 17. 17 and 15. Do you get 32? I get 32. We're good. 32 feet. And then rectangle, perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. 2 times 25 is 50. 2 times 13, 26. So the perimeter equals 76 feet. Okay? All right, let's do these conversions. Whoops. All right, so C is blank. So we're looking for C. So we have to write the formula for Celsius. So you're going to take the 9 over 5. I'm sorry, 5 over 9. And you're going to multiply that by F minus 32. It's funky F, isn't it? Okay, so the parentheses tell us to do the F minus 32 first. So we have 86 minus 32. And I get 54. Do you get 54? We have to times that by 5 over 9. So I'm going to put it over 1. 9 goes into 54 perfectly. That makes it nice, right? And we get 30. So 86 degrees Fahrenheit is 30 degrees Celsius. All right, now we're looking for Fahrenheit. So everything's opposite. Now it's the 9 over 5. And it's it's Celsius, sorry. Just erase that. It's the Celsius plus 32. Everything's opposite. So with this one, we'll do the n over 5 times the Celsius first. So it's 9 over 5 times 10 over 1. And lucky for us, they made that easy. 9 times 2 is 18. And we will add that to the 32. I get 50. What about you? All right, one more time. Let's just write it. F equals 9 over 5 times Celsius plus 32. All right. So it's going to be 9 over 5 times 25 over 1. Once again, it works nicely. 9 times 5 is 45. Let's add it to the 32. And I get 77. Do you? All right, bottom looks easy. Not much review. Should be able to handle it. Looks like B and C are extra credit, so you only have one division problem you have to do. But if you want the extra credit, you can go ahead and do the other ones. I think I can leave you. Just watch this A down here. Remember, you can't just bring down that 111. Oh, no, 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 no. Wouldn't that be nice? It's like Ryden. He tried to subtract today, but zeros on top of numbers, and he just subtracted like it was like the number was on top. I'm like, no, you got to borrow all the way across the number. He was like, no, he didn't want to do that. But anyway, I finally got him to do it. So remember, you have to borrow. Some of you are rolling your eyes. This is so easy, Mrs. Kenny. You have to borrow from that 3, make it a 2, and bring it over as 11 over 11. At least you didn't have anything to add to it. Over here, you're going to have to borrow. And you're going to bring that over as, well, I probably should change this to a 12 first, right? You're going to bring it over as 12 over 12. And then add that to 9 over 12. And you're going to get 21 over 12. And now you can subtract. All right, probably shouldn't have done that for you, but I didn't want you to mess that up. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow during Zoom. And maybe by the time you did this, we will have already done it. But I'll talk to you later. Bye.